So, with the Gogeta now officially announced on Global Dokkan, we can say goodbye to the current campaign and all of the events that are contained within it. But before they go away, you definitely want to be tackling some of these events because they contain some very valuable resources that not only help you right now, but will help you tremendously moving forward. So let's start by taking a look at the events that are going away. We've got the Baby Saga, we've got the Saiyan Warrior Race, I believe the Raditz event is going away as well. Basically anything with the 2 days remaining, fairly obvious what that means. It means that they're going away. A couple of these events though, actually not a couple, just one of them. This event will not be available in the Portal of Memories just yet since this is the first time that it's appeared. It will have to resurface once through normal campaigns for it to then be registered inside the Portal of Memories. So every event other than this one will be accessible through the Portal of Memories. So if you need to jump into any of these events for whatever reason, if you have enough green keys, you can do so through the Portal of Memories. It's basically just an ever-expanding database of all of the events that are available in Dokkan. But we want to talk about two events in particular today, both regarding the Baby Saga. Why is this so important? Number one, on the Baby Saga Vegeta story event, you can farm out some free-to-play units, but also you can get a support memory as well as a certain currency that can be used to buy a bunch of things. Training items, training location, Zenny, awakening medals, and of course, Elder Kais. Elder Kais are going to be extremely useful this time around because with the Gogeta campaign coming up, we're going to be getting like 10 EZAs. I think like, what, three brand new units. 2 of them are LRs. And then we've got Dragon Ball Heroes, which has its own set of units. So there's just so much stuff to be offered during this campaign that you're going to want to be having a bunch of Zenny and a bunch of Kais. And if you don't have either one, things are going to be a little bit slower for you. As you can see, I've got a ton of Kais here, not nearly as much as a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you like to just simply stockpile your Kais to flex it, which I get. But for me, I like to occasionally, after I do all of these various moments of Dokkaning responsibly, I like to sometimes indulge by reaping the benefits of the hard work that I put in by using some of these Kais. I have 351 of these Elder Kais, which I will probably be using during the Gogeta campaign from time to time. But that's not going to stop me from reminding you guys how important it is to Dokkan responsibly, so that you can be in a situation like that yourself. So, going back to that Baby Saga Vegeta story event, you definitely want to be farming this out. Let's actually go to the Dokkan Wiki and take a look at the breakdown here. It's a lot easier. Now that this story event got the update with the corroded mind and body, this process is so much faster and so much easier to farm everything out. You don't have to do necessarily all of this grinding right now for the free-to-play Goten, Possessed, or the Trunks, or the Gohan, because they're not relevant at the moment. You could always do that later on if you don't want to do it right now. You could, but it's not necessary. What you want to be focusing on is primarily, first of all, level 4. Level 4 gives you access to a particular support memory that is extremely valuable, because this support memory is the best in the game in terms of enhancing your bonus reward percentage when doing said farming. So this not only helps you now, but this also helps you in all of your future Dokkaning responsibly endeavors. This is the Bola is Shopping blue film reel. And then the current, well, the one before that was the red one, the Oolong's Wish. This one enhanced your drop rate by 50%. So this one is still valuable, but you know, whenever you're done using this one, you could always switch to the Bola Shopping to enhance your drops even more. So definitely get that done. You're going to need to farm out 100 copies of this grayed out support memory to unlock it and then actually use it. So make sure to do that before this event goes away. Otherwise, you will have to use keys to access this event in the Portal of Memories to actually unlock that support memory. After that, the next thing you should be focusing on is the Hercule Badge itself. The Hercule Badge is the lifeblood of this story event because that allows you to purchase all of the resources in the Baba Shop. As you can see right here, these are all the resources that are available, including blue film reels, which you can buy at the bottom, 1 million Zenny Hercule statues, so 5 of these, so 5 million Zenny. All of these training items, my favorite training location, awakening medals, and of course, the Elder Kais, each one costing at least 10,000 of these Hercule badges. Now that seems like a lot, but I'm telling you from personal experience as somebody who does this constantly, it was so much faster. This was the most, okay, it's not fun, but this was the most seamless runs. These are the most easy and effortless runs I've ever done on farming on this particular stage. I've spent a lot of time on this stage farming at all these different medals and different items and all that stuff. but never have I had a more easy experience getting these Hercule badges than I did this time around with the Corroded Mind and Body category boost. I would recommend you do level 7 instead of level 10. Level 10 and level 7 are the two front-running levels to farm out your Hercule badges. On level 10, you can get 500,000 Zenny Hercule statues along the way, which depending on how you are as a player, you might be needing more Zenny. With all of the EZAs that are coming up, you might be short on cash, so this would actually be the better option for you. But unfortunately, it's at the cost of 10 Hercule badges, and over time, the more of these runs that you do, those 10 badges that you're missing, they tend to add up. So I prefer to go for the higher payout, which is the 250, and I also get a ton of copies of this GT Vegeta. This GT Vegeta is a free-to-play, and he's not very good right now, but eventually, he does TUR, by the way. He TURs into Super Baby 1, a very unique unit. No other unit in the game is named this. Eventually, this unit will get an EZA. This story event will get more attention in a future celebration, and when that time comes, this unit is going to be very good and very relevant. So you might as well get started now on farming him out. After which, once you've got enough copies of the Baby Vegeta, you could honestly just keep getting more copies of him to throw into the Baba shop for more Baba points. For me personally, Baba points was always the issue, not Zenny, because if you play the game enough, you get enough Zenny anyway. Baba points are a little bit harder to come by. So those are my thoughts on this event. Make sure to farm out the Hercule badges. Make sure to definitely unlock the support memory on level 4, because that will directly impact all of your future Dokkaning Responsibly endeavors. Now let's take a look at the other event that is also going to be going away in 2 days. That is the Baby Saga Finale. This event, only one level in particular matters, and that is level 1, the board game domain, because here you can get the Nurse Chi-Chi item, one of the most valuable items in the game when it comes to particular end game events. What does the Nurse Chi-Chi do? She lowers all enemies' attack and defense by 74% for 1 turn. That is crazy good because it renders the enemy basically useless. They don't do any damage to you, and they also take massive, okay, I'm not going to say massive, but they take a significant higher amount of damage from you when you use this item. Preferably, you use this during a Dokkan attack or during a nuke attack, and you also want to be using this during Super Battle Road. This is the best item to use for Super Battle Road because there every target is susceptible to every sort of affliction. Whereas the Legendary Goku event, certain Dokkan events, Infinite Dragon Ball History, certain units are just going to be immune to all of this stuff, so you don't want to be wasting these items on those events. Super Battle Road is where you want to be doing this, and what do you know, Super Battle Road is pretty relevant during the Gogeta campaign, as I've discussed in multiple other videos. We are due for a Super Battle Road batch coming up, stages 41 through 50. We are also due for Extreme Super Battle Road to be given to us as well during the Gogeta campaign. One of the two is bound to happen, so this item is going to be very, very valuable for a lot of you new players who simply don't have the best items to use around. This is one of the best items. The only other option that you can use to get this guy would be the Genius Bulma Battle Prep, which this is what you do for the World Tournament preparation and also the Baba Shop. When you're doing the Genius Bulma Battle Prep, it's not a guarantee. So when you're stepping on various panels, you're kind of playing the odds a little bit to see if you're actually going to get it. It's not a guarantee. So you definitely want to be doing this event when it's available so that you can burn up your stamina a little bit faster. Sometimes you just don't feel like doing the link level grind. You want to burn up all your stamina, but you don't want to do it the difficult way. You want to do it the easy way, the quick way. Just go on level 1. It doesn't involve any fighting whatsoever. You simply just have to go through the board, and you can get possibly 1 to 2 copies of the Nurse Chi-Chi per run. It seems annoying, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it, I'm telling you. So make sure to do these 2 events before they go away. You've got less than 2 days, depending on when you're watching this video, and it's definitely worth doing because, like I said, other events coming up down the pipeline will be more difficult, and if you don't have the appropriate items, you might be in trouble if you're a newer player. So hopefully this video helped you out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else that I missed from these events that are going away. Is there anything that you guys, other savvy veteran Dokkan players, could mention for some of the newer Dokkaners who are simply trying to get used to all of this stuff and trying to learn the ways of Dokkaning responsibly? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.